Let's head over to the Nudie Community. And I mean, I just can't say that enough. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Nudie Community. Everybody just try saying it. It's an excellent name to get started.
Hello, hello. Thank you,
Howdy.
everyone. How's everyone doing?
Really good. Thanks for hopping on. I know you guys have done a couple things with Pop Art Cat.
Yeah, they're an amazing community. I can't wait to follow them along their journey, and I love their art personally. I'm a crazy cat lady. Um, the nudies were actually based on my own personal cats. I own three hairless cats, so they were my personal muses. That's why it's named the Nudie Community. We're 10,000 otherworldly hairless cats getting ready to land back on Earth. The background story is that the nudies were here a long time ago. They came and brought advancements, and from those advancements, the humans built the pyramids. They started worshiping cats. The nudies left to go help other civilizations. But when they did leave, they left cats as their spies. And the cats sent ultrasonic purrs back to them, telling them it's time to come back because the humans have put their authority around centralized places, humans, things. And so they're coming back to bring decentralization in the form of DAOs, cryptocurrencies, NFTs. So that's a little bit of our lore, and we're excited to play off that more. But that's kind of our background, and I'd love to dive into a little bit about the team and the current community if you guys would like to hear about it.
Yeah, we'd love to. And
That's why you're here. I'm all ears.
yeah, I actually hopped in your space the other day just because I was trying to get you guys on here. And I think I just hopped into your space and just happened to say, hey, what's up? We've got this project, blah, 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 blah. I would love to have you guys on. And that's how we kind of connected. So it happened pretty fast, actually. I think it was 2 days ago where I did that. So I'm really glad we were able to get you guys on here.
I'm super excited to be here, and we are gonna give you guys a nudie to give away, so we're super excited about that too.
Awesome.
The nudies just have some exciting things. So we launched back in January, and we were an all-female team then, but now we've switched over to being women-led because we wanted to be more inclusive. That was always our goal. We sold out in 22 minutes somehow, but we've built an amazing community along the way. We're continuing to grow, we're continuing to build. So a couple things about us. We have an AR app that's on the Apple App Store, also in Google Play Store. You guys can download that under Nudie Community. You whip out your phone. You can have a nudie dancing on your bed. You can have a nudie wherever you go with you having fun. There's a video and photo version. Once you're done with the video, it can upload to your favorite social media sites, which has been amazing to bring them wherever you go. We have a VR hangout and VR chat. It's called the Nudie Nightclub. So we built it there because you can play both with an Oculus or with a desktop. So we wanted it to be accessible by a lot of people. And we just recently bought 2 plots in Decentraland because we want to merge even further into the metaverse. The plots are near the fashion district, which is kind of fitting because our designer, her name is Haley Alsacer, and she's absolutely incredible. She's a Canadian fashion designer who's been in fashion for over a decade. She's worked with the world's largest brands. She's worked with Nike, Google, Coors, Xbox, My Little Pony, Barbie, L'Oreal, Cheetos, you name it. Some of the biggest conglomerates and places she's worked with to collaborate on making some really cool capsule collections. She has her own line herself. She's been on multiple fashion runways from New York Fashion Week to Toronto Fashion Week, Sydney Fashion Week. And we are so blessed to have her as our designer. And we are gearing right now to be more fashion based because I think that's only fitting. So our plots were bought in the fashion district, and we are going to be doing some more branding and fashion lines coming out for our V2 roadmap. But a part of our V1 roadmap, we've already accomplished pretty much everything on it. The next thing is just another $10,000 giveaway, which we're going to do once the floor hits 0.05, which is super exciting. We actually did a sweep contest. We almost made it there. But we have super exciting things coming out. We already have our merch store. We have the AR app, the VR hangout, the metaverse plots that we're actually going to start building on. We have the previews coming next week for anyone that's in the community. But we're super excited for that. We also have been doing things to gain more community engagement. So we started a thing where we've split some of the community members up into different squadrons. and they're earning dark matter to get us back to Earth. And so when you're earning dark matter, your teams will be able to get these raffled prizes. So we've bought some really cool things so far. For instance, like feline friends, we've bought a gutter clone, we've bought a loser, we bought maybe that I don't think we said about that one yet, but we've bought a lot of cool communities and whitelist bots, cash giveaways, that we're going to be giving out through that program. And you don't even have to be a member to join in on the team. So those are being pretty much ran right now through community engagement, which has been awesome. We've seen so many more new members and also our current members just getting involved, which is absolutely loved. And our community is DAO based. So it's one NFT equals one vote. And so we've had a bunch of votes so far. We even sometimes do a week straight full of DAO voting. The whole point of this community was to let the community have control, have say. A lot of times when you get into one, they say, this is what we're doing, and that's it. But for us, we allow voting, and it's been super fun to see what the community voted for. So right now, they've voted for staking. So we're exploring all those options. That's coming next. And we're going to be starting before the end of this month our casting for our animated show pilot. So what you're going to be able to do is give your nudie a whole backstory, and then you're going to be able to cast him. And if we choose you, you'll be in the pilot, and we're super excited for that. That's kind of a little bit about us. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but yeah, that's the nudie community in a nutshell.
I mean,
Excellent rundown.
it sounds like you guys have a lot of cool stuff coming, from the metaverse play that you plan um, to the lore that you guys have. The lore is incredible. That's one thing that I think communities often, something that kind of is taken for granted. The lore is something that when you have involved community members, it's something that people really, really love to be involved with. And so we have some stuff like that planned for the janitor for after, something like that we're going to put in there, who is your janitor, that kind of stuff. So the lore is something that I really like personally, especially when you're super involved within a community. And it sounds like your community is a pretty tight community.
For sure. I do know that I have one speaker. I think he's become a janitor legend so far. Where's Baked Ben, Baked Bean? Where's he at? He's got some things to say about the nudies, I think.
Yeah, he had a question.
Baked Ben, you're a speaker.
No, he's not. So, but with the metaverse, have you thought about? So, if you have a cat, are you going to be able to mint a voxel or 3D version of your cat that will be used, be able to be used within the Decentraland plots that you guys have?
Yeah, so we're actually looking into 3D right now, 3D nudies, especially with other metaverses coming out, like the Bored Ape one. We want to be able to integrate into as many as possible. So we're definitely looking at all possibilities. We've already had some rendered like 3D models for our AR app, and we want to expand on that as well. So we're really excited to explore those. We just want to make sure that we find the right artist to capture it. Also, we have 816 traits. So it's
Wow.
kind of a big feat to tackle that for 3D. So when we do go and cross that bridge, I think what we're going to do is have the community do a vote where they can vote how many traits they want to see, whether it's 200, 300, 400. And then we'll also let them choose what traits they'd specifically like to see, because 816 is kind of a lot. We also had issues with like rarity trackers in the beginning, which was kind of a big problem for us, and kind of discouraged some people, because when you have that many traits, so many things seem rare. And so when people buy things, sometimes they buy based off rarity trackers, and every single rarity tracker had a different score for us. So we're going to definitely be taking all those things into consideration when we do anything like that, to do less traits, even though we were very ambitious with that. Less is just more beneficial for holding and being able to rank them correctly.
Yeah, that's crazy. 816 traits. That is unbelievable. Basically, almost every single, and that's one thing I noticed too, because I actually minted Nudies and I watched it mint out, and it was crazy how fast it went from no mint to being sold out. And I think you said 22 minutes or so. I remember I was driving and I was like, oh my God, I got to mint. I need to mint because they were going so fast. And it was actually insane. I had no idea that there are 816 traits, but when I looked at them, I was like, wow, they all look different. And that was something I thought was really cool.
Cool. I now baked Ben's a speaker. So,
hey, how you guys doing? What's up, Nudie Community? What's up, janitors? It's Tin Man here. Hope everybody's doing well.
Hi, Big Ben.
Hey, how's it going? You know, we've been working overtime as a janitor here, and it's a hard job. So sorry I haven't been that active in Discord, but just want to hop up, say, you know, I've been with you guys since day one. Love the project, and you know, I hope that if you're in the janitors, you pick up a nudie, and if you're a nudie, come join the janitors Discord. Check them out. Great crew there, and really happy to have you guys up here.
I think we might need a Nudies Janitor 101. What do you think?
Boom! Let's fucking go. Now we're talking, boys.
Yeah, buddy.
I will definitely have to tell Haley to whip up a custom one to send to you guys. That'd be super fun.
Let's go.
Already got Matt doing one too, you know. So a Nudies Janitor would look really cool.
I think it would. You'll have to send me over that beer. If you haven't seen, Haley's done like a really cool beer all over print. And it's like she even did a thing with Coors with it. So I think your guys' beer can would look really cute and all over print.
Oh,
love it. Love the sound of that.
Yes.
Awesome. Any more questions from the crowd here for the Nudie Community before we finish with the last but not least, the crypto debts, who we're very excited to hear from? Sold out, not a big deal.
yeah, because I'm starting to realize I can talk all day. I love
Yeah,
talking.
buddy. You try being your host. I mean, it's hard not to just hammer the mute button, my guy.
With both you guys, I don't have to say anything.
You don't.
I actually can't. I can't get a word in. I try, and you guys are just.
I talk too much. In fact, I talk.
But it runs down the tree. It runs, Flossy, you can't talk because it's me cutting Terces off because he won't shut the fuck up.
Right.
So then I just gotta talk over Terces.
I know, it's rough.
And as soon as I stop for a second, boom.
I get excited, man. These are really fun stuff, you know? This is really fun stuff. I get excited.
You do get excited. This is fun stuff for sure. I got one from another OG in the janitors Discord. We got NFT Edges. Good evening, my friend.
Oh, I was rugging. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, I'm back. What's going on, Lachey?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So just wanted to give you a quick shout out. My first ever NFT project I got in on was the Nudie Community. So
Wow.
That's amazing.
yeah, Terces, he said it best yesterday. He's like, the nostalgia is gonna hit when I announced this guest. So I was waiting and I was super pumped. So gonna blame you guys up front though. I'm a classic HODL now because I revealed top 2.5%. So now I will forever not sell pre-reveal. So thank you for that. My
hilarious.
first ever reveal. But no,
and
always hunting the rares.
I won't keep you too long. Quick question: did you end up any luck with? I know when I ended up selling eventually, but eventually I will return. Did we end up getting into Times Square? Or are they still holding out on the nudies?
They're still holding out, but you want to know what we did instead?
Let's hear it.
Before NFTLA, we plastered 1,000 posters through Los Angeles. We'll probably share that Dropbox to the community as well, but we shared some photos, and we were doing a contest of win a free NFT, which was absolutely amazing. So it was super cool because I'm living in LA, so I got to drive by all the spots, and it was really cool to see that in person. And they were in some very prime locations too. So we had a lot of eyes, and I think that was probably more beneficial than a couple hours on Times, or I think it was like an hour on Times Square. Yeah. Here we've been up in some places for now. It's going to be like about a month, in some places even 2 months before they get plastered up. So we got a lot more eyes.
Let's go. Yeah, I was going to say, I was actually peeking back at you guys once Terces put or I guess once Flossy put up the flyer. It looks like we're making a bit of a run, so I might have to jump back in here before we moon. Let's go.
I
Love
think
it.
so. And we have an exciting announcement coming within this next week about staking with what we're going to probably be able to do. We're excited for that community vote. So definitely hop in or keep an eye out for it. And if you guys aren't a Nudie member, you guys can still join in on the fun because, like I said, we have everyone split into squadrons and you can still join in our Discord and get eligible to win these amazing prizes like the, the Gutter Cat clone and the losers and the feline friends and all the amazing things that we're going to pick up along the way as well.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, 2 for 2 so far. Obviously, Pop Art Cast, Nudie Community, excellent places to check out. That's the point of what we do here.